Hey there everyone, this is MarkyMan64 here, welcome you back to another episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64. In the last episode we got a couple of stars from, was it Tiny Huge Island, and a star that I called the easiest star, one of the easiest stars in the game, and then totally failed at it. But it is quite easy, trust me. But a couple of episodes ago, in episode 42, when I returned to the LPing world, I forgot to mention that a couple of days after that, I think I released that on the 28th of March, and a couple of days after that was the 2-year anniversary of this LP, which I know is kind of pathetic considering some people do, you know, Let's Plays of this in a couple of weeks, but yeah. Yay! Happy birthday there, Mario. You've still not got the cake. But good news is, I have got some cookies to have. So, if you want, and you can kind of share them, if anyone wants a cookie, do let me know, and I'll not send you one. No. Don't barrage me and flood me with cookie requests. But yeah, so to introduce this video, I was going to do the classic of sleeping, which I might do again, but I've introduced a lot of videos like that. But one thing that I've not done that much of, and I have done before, through watching my previous episodes, I know that I've done it before, but I really like this slide here because it's really fun for going down. So if you face Mario with the Lucky Two Brothers, then go down it. It's so much fun. Seriously, I was like going down up here and then down. And then you need to release before you get to the bottom, or else Mario just automatically starts crawling, which is a bit embarrassing for him. But yeah, anyway, I was going to like start sleeping in here and then tell Mario that it wasn't such a good idea for him to sleep in the water. But yeah, I decided not to. And where are those cookies now that I've mentioned them? Here they are. I'm going to have a cookie before I start, just to congratulate myself. Okay, that will be the last cookie I have, I promise, because that took a lot longer to eat than I took credit, or took into consideration. And I always have a can of Diet Coke when I LP, but I usually open it before I start. But because of all the recording issues recently, I didn't know how long this was going to take, so hopefully it's sorted now. Anyway, because for those who watched my new Toy Story 3 LP, let's see how that goes by the way, you will know that this is like attempt number 5 because of all the lag issues with the sound, but I think I've got it sorted. It seems to be sorted. But anyway, we're going to go into, again, one of my least favourite courses in the game. But this, I should be a professional at this, should be, but I'm not. Pyramid Puzzle. It's not so much a puzzle, it's just really annoying. With camera angles being an issue, and that bomb just blew up my easy way to get up here. It's really good to get that fly guy to send you up, and my my throat feels all funny now that I've had that cookie. But actually that's probably the easiest way to get up, just because you can get the shell if you want to get inside the castle, inside the pyramid, but I usually just use the wing cap. Oh, sugar. Because the thing about the wing cap is it does respawn, so that's quite useful. And it recommended that you do jump from up here. There we go. Okay, and then watch this twister again, like we got affected by it the last time. Oh, don't fall into the sand. Please, Mario. This is actually the second try just now because I forgot what stars I was meant to be doing, and then I went to the second star, which is in Snowman's Land. We're going to try and do the 100 coin star in there. But then I'm not commenting on what we're doing. But then I totally messed that up anyway, so then I just decided just to re-record. Why not? So there are various ways to cross over here. This is actually the first time I've tried this and the attempts. It's quite a long-winded way, especially since we're going to need to use that sand anyway. That's flowing, the flowing sand. Yeah. We are going to have to find 5 secret areas. And there are a few ways to get over this guy, or you can just take the brunt, or not a few ways to get over him, one way to get over him, like over the top, or you could just take the brunt and then use this heart to get healed again, or you can hide in the little alcove thing. But yeah, let's get this, because yeah, that'll just get rid of the name stars in one of my least favourite levels. And yeah, it's just a case of like, well, it's not a case of do what I say, not what I do, because I'm not actually saying what you have to do. One tip I will give you is watch this guy when he turns round, because his corners can push you off. Like there, his corners are like solid, so like he can push you off. And just watch for random turning cameras like that one. So up above, on the platform that's above Mario's head there, is where we got the star when we first entered the volcano. Was that the first star? I don't remember. But sorry. Cookie burp. Or it's probably Diet Coke and cookie. But so let's wash it down with more Diet Coke. But we are looking for this kind of gap in the wall at Mario's right here. And he's not going to fall asleep here. I'm not going to let him. Mario falls asleep far too quickly in these games, especially this one. But we're just going to a platform just below here, so probably best to hang off this one and then let go, because there's our first hidden place. And then the second one, now see if I can hit the right key, which I've been doing wrong. The second one is just, you can just see it at the top there underneath the coin counter now. I've just moved it. You can see the coin that you have to collect on the platform just below the coin on the coin counter. 16 coins, wow. So we're going to that, but it's not just like underneath this lava, underneath this sandfall. Not skyfall or lava fall or waterfall, but sandfall. Next James Bond movie coming soon. Anyway, it's not at the other side of that. It's on the other side of that sandfall, so you just need to be extra careful. And I just collected the coin and didn't. There's 3, so I've got one more to collect after I collect this one, which is at the corner. So really you should collect that one first, but then if I need to go up and down more than this, then I will. Oh, thanks. Then I will just cut it, but I'll go up here. I'll make my way up here, and then if we need to do it more than once, then I'll just cut it to when I arrive up, because after twice, you really should know your way up, even though I'm not really commenting on it. And avoid the amps. Yes, folks, I have done this so many times, I actually had time to look up and remember the bad guys' names. And I actually forget this guy's name, maybe somebody can remind me. It's not a thomp, it's a type of thomp, which has a special name, which not all the walkthroughs and strategy guides mentioned. The fact that he's not just called a thomp. But yeah, like, it's especially noticeable my increased knowledge in the Snowman's Land, where I've just like, well, I might be wrong in like some of the bad guys that I'm mentioning, and because strategy guides often just have like a generic one that's like, oh, this is a Mario thomp, and like it shows you a picture from one of the Mario games. Just take the damage from that, it's alright. And we're going to a platform just below the one that we went to, so it's down there, but the camera is just like totally not with it in this bit, so you just need to hope for the best. And then there we go, but I don't know where Mario's landed. Oh, that's probably one of the best places for him to land, because now I can just go along here. But watch yourself, like if you go down, then some of the sand that you can land on is solid, but watch yourself here, make sure that you can jump in the sand, because the sand is going extremely fast, and if you can't jump at least a little bit, then you can't collect that star, because it's just too low if Mario goes underneath it, or too high. So, what time are we up to? Oh man, 12 minutes. Yeah, since the kind of total no time limit thing, my episodes have been longer, but that's because to do multiple stars, which I do want to do, because I want this LP, not that it's boring, but like I want it over, really. So to do multiple stars in the episodes, I need them to be slightly longer than obviously they used to be to get multiple stars. I used to be able to get like, I don't know, a bunch of them in an 8-minute episode or something, but I'm simply not able to do that anymore. And YouTube in general has got kind of longer as well, like a lot of people's videos are longer than they used to be. And it's 25 to 10, and I'm very conscious of the fact I've got... Sorry. Oh! Another cookie burp. I'm very conscious of the fact I've got flammies now to think about. But yeah, Snowman's Land. Let's try this. Now you can do this star in any of these, as far as I know, but you may as well just go for the first one. And you've got these 2 coins here, and then you've got a money bag. Just watch that money bag, because it's not like they're on their own. There's one bad guy that's... It's not necessarily in this game, I don't know what game it is, but where you tell that it's the bad guy in disguise. I can't remember what it is for some reason. I had it in my head earlier on, but where you can tell that it's the bad guy because the coin is on its own, and you can tell that that's... You can't tell that that's a bad guy because it's not on its own. So these are Mr. Blizzards, and we had Spindrifts, which the Spindrifts, if you kill them by ground pounding them, it's much better for the 100 coin search, because... Oh, fall over, Mr. Blizzard. For the 100 coin search, if you just jump on them, then obviously you spin drift, and that's useful sometimes, but then if you're doing the 100 coin search, then you know, the coins could be scattered everywhere, and who knows if they'll still be there by the time you find them, because they obviously disappear. Now this bad guy's on his own, and he is a money bag, but that isn't always the case, so I don't know. Nintendo logic and all that. There's another Mr. Blizzard, and also a thing to bear in mind is that Mr. Blizzards do infinitely spawn, but the why is this not falling over? There we go. Mr. Blizzards do infinitely spawn, but the what am I trying to say? But they don't give coins out every time, so that's important to bear in mind. So you don't need to go very far for them to think, oh, let's respawn. So we're up to 42. I think we've got a couple more that we can get up here. There's 38 coins inside the where's those guys? There they are. There. There's 38 coins inside the igloo. If you remember getting inside the igloo in a couple of episodes, I think. A couple of levels. You go inside the igloo, and there's 38 altogether in there. So if you can get as many as you can out here, it's a fairly easy 100 coin star to get. Where on earth is that fly guy going? I'm over here. Hello. Did he just kill himself? What on earth happened there? Oh no. Don't push me off, please. Well, every coin counts. I wasn't going to kill that fly guy actually. Well, I would have done if he came over, but yeah, every coin counts. So there's Mr. Blizzard there, and this is the second time that I've recorded this, also because I totally failed at this bit, getting over here. Remember getting the shell? Totally failed in getting the shell, which is a bit annoying, because if you miss him, then yeah, there we go. You don't need his coins, by the way. You can miss out quite a few coins, but just one thing to bear in mind is that there is a Mr. Blizzard on the red coin on this bit. Just be aware of him. He's just beyond here, and I don't think I'll be able to kill him. No. Let's just... Oh! I killed him. I think you can kill him a lot quicker when you've got the shell. Again, don't quote me on that one. And you do need the shell beyond the red coin search that you're doing. So that's also something to bear in mind. And there's the red coin star. Obviously we're not collecting that, and just watch, don't bang into anything. I think that you can bang into that bit that I just jumped over. I think you can bang into that one as well, but just bear in mind that you might not be able to. And yeah, just jump at the right point here and press the Z key to it's L on my GameCube controller, but oh, this is so buggy getting in here. And yeah, 74, so we should have plenty. But one thing to note, I was going to say bear in mind again, but I say that way too much, is not to kill that Goomba while he's underneath that platform where you get the star in here. Because he spits out his coin, as you know. You just need to jump on him, Mario. he spits out his coin above his head, like that. And if you do it underneath here, then it goes inside that star cubicle thing, and obviously by the time you got it, it would be disappeared. That's only if you're really desperate for it, to bear that rule in mind. If you're not really desperate for it, then you can disregard, but I wanted as many coins as possible. And just come in here, there's obviously loads of coins here that you can't get because they're stuck in the ice, but as you know, Mario can get inside ice that is clear. As long as you can see through it, Mario, you can go through it. Oh, what's that in? That's in a movie that's like... teleport? Aye, where... Oh, Mario! No, I'm just going to ignore that cap. I'm just going to wait for it to respawn, if it does. It will, yeah, there we go. Because I couldn't see, and like, you need to kind of have all the time you can. I mean, you don't need to, but the more time you can get in here, the better. So, yeah, there we go. And then just collect the star. Here we go! You collected 100 coins. Mario gains more power from the castle. Do you want to save? Yes! Yes, I do! And I also realised, through watching all my previous episodes, how bad I was at reading to begin with. Like, seriously, I have been to school before. I do know how to read. It's awful, really, really bad reading skills. And 109 coins, and we're finally going to speak to the Bob-omb Buddy. Hi, I'll prepare the cannon for you. There's a lot of lag in my screen, by the way, so sorry if it's there. And the cannon's sorted. But we're going to exit course with 108 stars, sorry, because it's 109 coins. So yes, thank you for watching, everyone. Join us again for another episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64. After this episode, we will put up the royal we again. I say that quite a lot. I'll put up, because no one else is doing this, I'll put up the star count so far to see how many we've got left. Because it's only, how many is it? Like 11 still to go of the main stars that we can get until probably the last episode is going to be the Bowser level and the last Bowser fight. And the Bowser level obviously has a 8 coin search, which I don't want to do after the Bowser fight like I did to do with the other Bowser levels. I got them like a few episodes after, but I don't want to do that this time because then I'll have completed the game with 119 stars. I don't want that. I want to complete it with 120. So yes, I'll put that up and you can choose a level if you want to see a specific level, then please do choose, because we don't have that many left. But yes, so please comment, please like, please subscribe, please do whatever you want. Constructive criticism is also accepted, and even dislikes, which I don't really like dislikes because they're completely useless, especially since people that dislike tend to not leave me comments for some reason. So, like, what can I change? But anyway, yeah, join us again for another episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you later.